287 cats. 7 days to live. Then they die. Mia Rodriguez was 10 years old when her shelter ran out of time. October 3rd. She arrived for her Saturday volunteer shift at Sunshine Cat Rescue and found the director, Mrs. Patricia Walsh, crying in her office. "We're closing. The county cut our funding. We have 287 cats, 1 week before shutdown. What happens to them?" Mia's voice shook. Mrs. Walsh couldn't say it. She didn't have to. Mia understood. Euthanized. All 287 in 7 days. That night, Mia grabbed her mother's phone and posted on Facebook a photo of herself holding Luna, a tiny kitten, tears streaming down her face. "My name is Mia. I'm 10. I volunteer at Sunshine Cat Rescue. They're closing in 7 days. 287 cats will die if nobody adopts them. Please help. They're good cats. They deserve to live. Please." The phone started pinging. Within an hour, 500 shares. Within 2 hours, 2,000. By morning, 50,000. 10-year-old's desperate plea to save 287 shelter cats went viral nationwide. But viral attention doesn't save cats. People shared. People commented. People said thoughts and prayers. By day 3, only 12 cats adopted. 275 cats remained. 4 days left. Then a rough-looking man walked into the shelter and asked for the girl from the Facebook post. Marcus Diesel Coleman had seen Mia's post shared in a motorcycle group. The photo of the crying child holding the kitten hit him like a punch to the gut. His daughter was 10. This could be her. He rode to Sunshine Cat Rescue on Thursday afternoon. "Why do you want to see her?" Mrs. Walsh asked suspiciously, eyeing the massive biker with silver beard and tattooed arms. "Because my club wants to help." Mia appeared from the cat room, holding an orange kitten. She looked at Diesel with red, exhausted eyes. She'd been at the shelter every day after school, desperately trying to save her friends. "Are you here to adopt?" Mia asked hopefully. "How many cats you got left?" 275. "How much time?" 3 days. Diesel nodded slowly. "Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow morning, I'm bringing my club. We're going to fill this parking lot with motorcycles and bikers, and we're going to get these cats homes. Every single one." Mia's eyes widened. "Really? Really? But I need you to do something for me. Anything. Make a list of every cat. Names, ages, personalities. Which ones need kids? Which need quiet homes? Which are bonded pairs? Can you do that?" Mia nodded frantically. "I know all of them. I can do that." "Good. Because tomorrow we're saving 275 lives." At 8 a.m. Friday morning, the rumble of engines announced their arrival. Not 20 motorcycles. Not 50. 207 Harley-Davidsons filled the parking lot of Sunshine Cat Rescue. Diesel had called every chapter within 300 miles. Iron Riders, Bandidos, Mongols, Outlaws, Hells Angels. Clubs that normally avoided each other showed up united for one cause. Veterans, construction workers, nurses, teachers. People from all walks of life who rode motorcycles and loved animals. Each biker carried an empty cat carrier. Mia stood at the entrance, holding her list, tears streaming down her face. "You came. You all came." Tank, Diesel's enforcer, 6'6", 280 pounds of muscle and scars, knelt down to her level. "Course we came, little one. You asked for help. Real men help." News vans from 6 stations were already setting up. Bikers mobilized to save 275 shelter cats was trending within minutes. Diesel addressed the crowd. "We're here to do adoptions. Everything legal, everything by the book. But every person here is leaving with at least 1 cat. Most are taking 2. Some are taking 3. By Sunday evening, this shelter will be empty, and every single cat will have a home." A reporter asked, "Why are you doing this?" "Because a 10-year-old girl asked for help, and nobody else answered. We're making sure she knows there are still people who give a damn." The adoption process was chaotic and beautiful. Mia became the boss. This tiny 10-year-old stood with her list, matching cats to people, and 200 tough-looking bikers followed her orders without question. "You live alone in an apartment?" Mia would ask. "Yeah. Take Whisper. She's shy, doesn't like other cats. Needs quiet. She'll be perfect for you." "You've got 3 kids?" "Ages 5, 7, and 9. Take Muffin and Patches. They're bonded sisters. Super playful, great with kids. One by one, perfect matches." The bikers listened to her like she was a general. The photos went viral instantly. Tank, the massive enforcer, cradling a tiny tuxedo kitten in his scarred hands. A biker with a long beard, letting a calico kitten sleep in his leather vest. A woman with full sleeve tattoos, bottle-feeding a 3-week-old. A veteran with a prosthetic leg sitting on the floor, surrounded by 6 cats, all purring. Tough guys with kittens exploded across social media. Within hours, millions of views. Ellen DeGeneres tweeted about it. The story went international. But more importantly, cats were going home. One by one, carriers filled, adoption papers signed, lives saved. Friday, 6 p.m., 147 cats adopted. 128 remained. Saturday morning brought something unexpected. Regular families started showing up. "We saw the bikers on the news," one mother said. "If they can adopt cats, so can we." The parking lot became a festival. Bikers helped families pick cats. Kids played with kittens while parents filled out paperwork. A local pet store donated 500 pounds of food and 300 litter boxes. Veterinarians volunteered for free health checks. Saturday, 6 p.m., 89 cats remained. Sunday morning, Diesel called in reinforcements from neighboring states. 40 bikers from Arizona arrived, 30 from Nevada, 25 from Colorado, all carrying empty carriers. Sunday, 3 p.m., 12 cats left. Sunday, 4 p.m., 2 cats left. Sunday, 4:30 p.m. First cat remained. His name was Toby, 17 years old, blind in one eye, missing most of his teeth, kidney disease requiring expensive medications. He'd been at the shelter for 4 years. Nobody wanted an elderly, sick cat. Mia sat on the floor with Toby in her lap, crying. Around her, 200 bikers who just saved 286 cats, all of them watching this little girl's heart break over the one left behind. "Everyone got saved," Mia sobbed. "Everyone except Toby. And we can't take him. Mom said we can't afford the vet bills." The shelter went quiet. The festival atmosphere disappeared. This moment, this one old, sick cat who nobody wanted, suddenly became the most important thing in the world. Tank, who'd already adopted 3 cats, stepped forward. His voice was gentle. "How much are his meds, little one?" $200 a month, plus monthly vet visits. It's too expensive. Nobody wants him." Diesel walked over and sat down beside Mia. He picked up Toby gently, the old cat purring despite his failing body. "Tell me about Toby." "He's the sweetest cat in the world," Mia said through tears. "He purrs all the time. He just wants to be held. But he's sick and old and—" Diesel stood up, still holding Toby. He turned to face 200 bikers. "Listen up. This is Toby. He's 17. He's sick. He needs expensive care. And he's going home with me." He paused, letting that sink in. "But here's the deal. Toby's medical care is now an Iron Riders Club expense. Every member in this state contributes. He's our mascot. He's family now." Tank stepped forward immediately. "I'll cover his food. Special diet, whatever he needs." Snake, the tech guy, raised his hand. "I'll pay his vet bills. Then others. I'm in. Count me in. We've got this." One by one, 200 bikers pledged money for one old, sick cat that nobody else wanted. Within 5 minutes, They'd raised enough to cover 3 years of medical expenses. Mia looked up at Diesel through her tears, barely able to breathe. "You're really taking him?" Diesel knelt down, still holding Toby, and looked Mia directly in the eyes. "Little one, family isn't about being perfect, or young, or healthy. Family is about choosing to love anyway. Toby is family now, and we take care of family." At 4:47 p.m. on Sunday, October 13th, the last cat left Sunshine Cat Rescue in the arms of a biker named Diesel. 287 cats, 72 hours, 0 euthanized. Every single cat had found a home. The media coverage was massive. Tough Guys with Kittens went viral worldwide, over 50 million views in 1 week. The photos of bikers with cats became iconic images. Tough guys with soft hearts, dangerous-looking people doing impossibly gentle things. But the viral attention did something more important. It saved the shelter. Donations poured in from around the world. Over $300,000 in 2 weeks, enough to fund Sunshine Cat Rescue for 3 years. The county, embarrassed by the publicity showing bikers doing what the government wouldn't, restored their funding. Mrs. Walsh kept the shelter open, and every cat that came through the doors after that had a safety net, a network of 200-plus bikers ready to adopt if needed. The Iron Riders started Rescue Riders, a program partnering with shelters across 3 states, providing emergency adoption support when shelters faced closure. First year, 200 more animals saved. Toby lived 2 more years in Diesel's home, spending his final days spoiled by an entire motorcycle club. When he died peacefully in his sleep at age 19, 50 bikers attended his memorial. They buried him with his favorite toy mouse and a photo of the day 287 cats were saved. His ashes sit in the Iron Riders clubhouse with a plaque. Toby, the last cat saved, the first cat of Rescue Riders. Proof that family isn't about age or health, it's about choosing to love. Mia is 14 now. She wants to be a veterinarian. I learned that when something seems impossible, you just need to find the right people to help. And sometimes, those people look nothing like you'd expect. The photo of Tank holding the tiny tuxedo kitten hangs in shelters across America, a symbol of unexpected kindness. 207 bikers still have their cats. Many have adopted more. They send Christmas cards featuring their pets. They hold annual Catercade rides, where adoptees show off their rescue cats in carriers mounted to their motorcycles. The shelter that was going to close is now the most successful in the state. On the wall hangs a photo. Mia holding Luna, surrounded by 200 bikers. Above the words, "The day Love wore leather and rode Harleys." 287 cats, 72 hours, 207 bikers with empty carriers. Sometimes heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they wear leather vests and ride motorcycles. Sometimes a 10-year-old's desperate Facebook post reaches exactly the right ears. And sometimes 287 impossible adoptions happen because people decided that saving lives matters more than looking tough. Every single cat found a home. The shelter was saved. And 200 bikers learned that the toughest thing you can do is care, especially for the ones nobody else wants.